This is Arukh HaShulchan, Yerideh, Simon Aleph, Sif Lamed Zayin Lamed Tes, Supplemental Cycle of the Arukh HaShulchan, Day 11. Lamed Zayin Kvarnis Bosh Al Kok Shem L'Ksher. It's already been explained that anybody is suitable to Kshecht Afilu Nashim Avadim, even women and slaves. Yeshim, some say She'ein L'Nech Nashim L'Shlot. You should not let women shecht. Sh'Vanogu Shlo Yishlot, because already become customary for them not to shecht. Avagav Lo Yina Inu Raya. The fact we haven't seen it is not evidence they can't do it. It's something which is constant. The shechting is going on a regular basis. Lorina Raya. I have a Lorina Raya. The fact we haven't seen it is evidence. It's a shach. It's a widespread custom. Women don't shecht. Down from one of the compositions from the time the Goinim. The Hilchot says, you saw that according to the letter of law, women shouldn't shecht. The Talmud is astonished about this because, of course, the Gemara says women can shecht. We can say they mean to say, we hold that we're not concerned that people are going to faint. Moshe's bars was explained. When perhaps you could be concerned that they faint, since their mindset is weak and light. And it means that they shouldn't shecht, that we know that they don't faint. The bracket it says this what is this idea of daitan kalos? Their mindset is light. We can explain. That means kalos lisalif. They're likely to faint. It's easy for them to faint. That which is say in the third paragraph, the women can even shecht kachim in the base hamikdash. Someone can say so about where we know them. Know her that is that she does not a fainter. But furthermore, if somebody's standing and watching her, she's certainly not to shecht. Kachim by kachim where it's for sure the Kohen has to stand by her in order to receive the blood. Because the vote of the dam has to be done by a male Kohen. The Kohen that was receiving the blood requires a Kohen. It's from the crazy placy. So therefore, that's a woman's kosher. The shchita's kosher. There's another reason. We showed him right. Some which requires great effort and great analysis, great maybe study means here. And I mean, you shouldn't believe women in a Torah prohibition, which is a Taisis and Aaron, Dafnun Tes, Msachim Yudal, and a Rashba, and Torah Sabais. Okay, and I think that would not apply to Zman Hazeh as much as perhaps it did in previous times, if it did apply back then. Can he dictate the shkita? So granted, if she's okay to shech, then it's clear to us, we testify Shlamid Sakim Baduk that to sustain a check knife, Godal requires a tremendous amount of effort, Ian Rav, and careful analysis. Again, I'm not sure it means learning or here careful, very careful, meticulous rechecking of the knife. If you let internet models ever then up given credibility initiation and kalos because they are their mindset is light, they will not be meticulous in properly setting up the knife. But by kachim the knives are checked by other people. The knife which got ruined, they would no longer use it. Even it would be possible to sharpen out the cracks. Says so to appoint them to be in charge of many shchitos, kind of a shchiach position. There's a tremendous amount of effort required. Vadai also is certainly forbidden. Okay, the Vadai also language I don't know, but. It's a long way from the one to say that Noshim being kosher goes to Vadai also. But okay, again, everything probably has to do with the status of women at the time. Whether this is before the Beis Yaakov movement, before Yavne for us Telzers. Okay, in the brackets that say V'zeish Yashi Loshen Kobo Shatam Alav Beisesh Kosel Latzmon B'Lo Lacherim. Can resolve lashon of the kobo, which may say astonishing that says to leave for themselves, not to others. This means on a massive operation. the two rights actually release slaves, which is not the Pasha Shot. It's not because the slave is not released is unfit to shech evakisha. So the difference between the Evan and the woman. But it means that we should not believe him. The breaking because most slaves are empty and dissolute. The wrote this. Nobody argues that point. A lot of shaykhim is manazeh. This was a big issue, especially going to the hinterlands of South America. In the old days, that's going to be the main problem with the basar kafu, the frozen meat, which came from South America. Not so much the freezing. That they're yaterim, but for the shaykhim, who had been spending months of time in the backwaters of South America. Okay, so you have to know the population. Right? Population is different. Was there that not to use a subjugate slave as slave. And bracket says Zeshkosav in the Shulchan Abadim Stam says Abadim Akosher and doesn't say Mishuchray Mishum Gam Kol Adam Ba'inon Zeh. Also by everybody have to know they're not raking Mupachzim. That's a Bichodesh. Lamatas Cheresh Shomea Leim Davar. Cheresh was a deaf mute. Ben Shlo Kach Ben Sheskarish, whether he was born that way or it happened to him in the course of his lifetime. Chein Shoita, and also somebody who's not sane. Ben Shu Shoita Me'ad Varim Shechosh Chazav Reish Chagiga. So whether he does some of the insane things Chazal enumerate at the beginning of Chagiga. Like going out solitary at night. Like he does a place that people don't normally go out solitary. Or he rips his clothing. Of course, he goes and sleeps in the cemeteries. Or deliberately loses things which are given to him. He might say some derech shtus if he does all these things in a manner which indicates insanity. Or any types of insane people whose mind has become distorted in some manner. Or very foolish people who do not know to connect one concept to another concept. Their shchita is forbidden. Because of account of their lack of das, their lack of consciousness. Everything they do is ruinous. If there is an expert standing over that person, and he proceeds from beginning to end, the shchita was appropriate. Even though does not know the laws of shchita. As long as he knows how to do the craft with his hands, at the very least. Like a cotton who we shall see in the next sif. Those who permit if he does not know to train his hands. It says, I hold you can't allow the shchita of a cheresh if he has no adeptness, he doesn't know how to train his hands. Even somebody else is standing over him. We never saw by a cheresh that he's superior to a katan, and therefore, katan does work. I guess by cotton wouldn't work, and therefore cheresh doesn't work as well. And the bracket says of two show about smoke cuts she besides one here. He says that is based on logic. Mashiditi Moshem she's curious rak b'cotton, which they only mention this ma'amin yoda b'cotton. Ma'amin b'cotton ina shneisab amru. That's because by cotton it depends how old he is. It's not shaykh. His age is not relevant. The duke. That's it.